Hola clase. Today in Spanish 101, Capítulo 5, Las Vacaciones, Lección 5.4, Direct Object Nouns and Pronouns. A direct object noun is a noun that receives the actions of the verb directly and follows the verb. For example, Raúl y Ana están comprando un auto. Raúl and Ana are buying a car. So here in this sentence, the direct object noun, as you notice that I notated as DON, as direct object noun, is the un auto, which received the action from the verbs están comprando, the action verb. In Spanish, when a direct object noun is a person or a pet, then the word a, or personal a in this case, must come before the direct object. For examples, los estudiantes escuchan a la profesora. So la profesora here is a person. So therefore, the personal a must be placed between the verb and the direct object noun, la profesora. So here are two more examples. Ricardo debe llamar a sus padres. Ricardo wishes to call his parents. ¿Cuándo ves tú a tus amigos? When do you see your friends? So here again, tus amigos, there's a people. So personal a must be placed in between the action verb ves and tus amigos. Direct object pronouns in English like me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. So it's the same like in Spanish. They're like me, te, lo, la, nos, los, las. So these direct object pronouns are words that are used to replace direct object nouns, to simply avoid repeating a noun that has already mentioned before. So for example, Felipe compra los sombreros. So here los sombreros is the direct object noun. So to change and not to mention the los sombreros, we would change it to the pronoun. So it become los. So the sentence become Felipe los compra. So los here is direct object pronouns taking place of the los sombreros. Also worth noting, in positive or affirmative sentences, the direct object pronoun is placed before the conjugated verb, whereas in negative sentences, the direct object pronoun is placed between the word no and the verb. So for examples, Marcos busca las llaves. So we change it to Marcos las busca. So las here is taking place of las llaves. So the direct object pronoun is las in Marcos las busca, taking place of the las llaves, where the las llaves in the first sentence is the direct object noun. So another example, Sandra no tiene los pasaportes. Los pasaportes is direct object noun in this sentence, and it is in a negative sentence. So therefore the word no goes before the verb tiene. So if we change this where the sentence to where the los pasaportes become los, which is the direct object pronoun, then it is Sandra no los tiene. So los here taking place of los pasaportes, and no goes before the direct object pronoun and the verb in the negative sentence. Moreover, when the verb is in an infinitive construction such as irar or going to plus infinitive, the direct object pronoun like me, te, lola, nos, los, las can be placed before the conjugated verb form or attached at the end of the infinitive verb form. For example, vamos a leer unas revistas. So unas revistas is direct object nouns. So if we change it to the direct object pronoun, you can attach direct object pronouns in two ways. Las vamos a leer or vamos a leerlas. The next example, Lydia quiere ver una película. Una película is direct object nouns. So now we're going to change it into the direct object pronoun form. Then there's two ways of saying the same thing. In the first sentence is Lydia la quiere ver or Lydia quiere verla. As for the verb is in the present progressive, like verb plus ing, the direct object pronoun can be placed before the conjugated verb or attached to the verb of the present participle. Also, attention when a direct object pronoun is attached to the present participle, an accent mark or an accento is added to maintain the proper stress. So here are two examples below. Ana está leyendo la lección. So as you notice here, leyendo in this sentence, it doesn't have an accento or an accent mark. But when we switch it and we attach the direct object pronoun to the present progressive, the verb ing, then as you can see, it becomes está leyéndola. Okay, or you can say Ana la está leyendo. Another example, Antonio está mirando el partido de fútbol. So the first way to say it correctly, to change the direct object noun to a direct object pronoun, the first way to say it is Antonio lo está mirando. The second way is Antonio está mirándolo. So as you can see, the accent mark is noted and highlighted with the accent above the A. Here ends the lessons. Muchas gracias por escuchar clase. Adiós. Que tenga un buen día.